Hi everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. I know today is a live premiere, but I don't really have any announcements. If you want to see this week's announcements, you want to check out Tuesday's live stream video, which is the video for my carrot, what was it called? I'm trying to think of the name of it now. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Candy carrot treat holder. So if you've missed that, check that out. Super cute video, super cute project. And that will give you the announcements for the week. I am away at convention and I'm not sure if I'm going to be in the chat of this video or not. I will do my best if I can. But today is my project called Paper Pieced Bunny Polka Dot Sack. And it's a really fun project in my opinion. I have put a chocolate bunny inside, but literally you could put anything you want in this project, right? Like, this project is amazing. And I can't wait to get started and teach you how to make it. So let's just get right to it, okay? So I will have a pattern for this project, as I will with all of the paper pieced or punch art projects that I've done in this series for 2024. They'll all be available for purchase in a PDF tutorial, which will give you links to the video and all of the patterns that you need. All right, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I want to talk to you about are the 4x6 white sacks. I've purchased those from Amazon and they are linked in the description of the video. So if you want to purchase some, you can. In the fall, I used some brown ones and I got some white, different company, because I ordered a few white and I didn't really like the color of them. I wanted a true white and I didn't want them to be waxy. So I had to send back quite a few until I found the exact one that I needed and wanted that worked for me. All right. So let's get started. I am gonna put a piece of scrap paper on the side because we're gonna need it. We're gonna start here with the background of the sack first, get that out of the way, and then we'll make our cute bunny to go on top of our sack, okay? So we're going to place this piece inside here, and that way I won't get any ink on that piece. But I'm also going to need some scraps. I got to find them. I'm sure they're here somewhere all around me. I keep scraps of so much. I have so many scraps on my table. So we're going to put one there. Let's see. Let's put this one on this side. See how I have scraps everywhere? And I'll move this one to the bottom to start. We're going to start at the bottom. Okay. All right. So we're just using a sponge dauber. Okay. And you're just going to grab your fresh freesia or whatever color you want. And then you're going to start a pattern. Okay. And so I am going to start one off the edge. And then I'm going to just do another one and another one. And then I'm going to do one off the edge. Okay. And I want some down here, but I wanted to set my first row first. So these are all going to be off the edge. And you can see I'm just tapping in each time into the ink pad. So now that I'm done with those, I'm going to move this to the top so that I won't get any outside. All right, and then you're just going to keep up with the pattern. So we're going to do these 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do the 4 above, 1, 2, and then 2 of them are off. So 1 off and 1 off this edge, okay? Then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and I don't care if they're not perfect. So if you need them to be perfect, go ahead and do pencil lines, mark it up, however you want to do. I'm totally okay if it's a little crooked, if it goes off the side, if it's not perfectly lined up. I'm good with that. So I'm not going to make a grid or pattern. I just do the best I can. All right, and for this top one, I'm going to hang off, hang off, hang off, and hang off this corner. Make sure that this one is high enough. Yeah, this corner here. All right. So there is our cute sack, and how adorable is that? With all of the little parts and pieces, right? Love it. I am going to use the dauber in a little while, but I don't need it yet, so I'm just going to set that off to the side. So cute. Really happy with this project. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need is some bubble bath cardstock. That is the main color of my bunny. And you're going to take your pattern and you're going to trace it onto your bubble bath cardstock, and then you're going to fussy cut it. And when you're done, you'll have this. And you're going to need a nice white eraser. I love the Pentel. I think they do a good job. And then you're going to erase any lines that may be around the edges. And then if you see any sharp peaks, anything that needs to be smoothed out, you're going to bring your scissor in and round anything that you think needs a little more rounding. Sometimes we get choppy when we're cutting and we don't mean to be, and so just fix whatever you need to fix, okay? So this is our bunny, okay? And then you're going to trace his ears, which will be in the pattern, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to erase pencil marks. And on the pattern, it will tell you if you need one or two of the item, what color that you need it in. Or you can watch this video for reference. Sometimes I forget to mention things, but they are located on the video. I'm going to take a sip. I talk a lot and I get hoarse. And I have been filming videos for a while now. So what we want to do is we want these pieces to be attached into the ears. So we're going to grab our silicone mat. And we're going to use, of course, I'm going to move the sack out of the way. We don't need that right now. Our very favorite glue, our green and white glue. And we're going to get it going, right? And I don't want to get too close to the edge, but I definitely want it to stick. So I'm going to do one and the other. And I really appreciate those of you who buy my paper piecing patterns and my PDFs. Don't forget, I also have a retired store of Stampin' Up stamp sets. If you're looking for something in particular, you can search my store for it. And there are the ears. All right. The next thing we're going to do is trace and cut the teeth. And I can't remember if I don't think I've done it, but I'm going to go ahead and do this now because I didn't finish, sorry, I didn't finish cutting. I hate that I'm so hoarse for you guys because it's unintentional. It's just a lot of videos and a lot of talking. So we have our teeth, and then we've traced the little muzzle. And of course, we're going to erase those pencil marks as well. I love my white eraser. It does such a great job, right? All right, so we're going to attach it to the teeth. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the top here. And attach our little face, muzzle, whatever you want to call it, on top. So cute. All right, so there's our bun. Then you're going to trace the nose and cut it out. This one, I think I got all the eraser marks off. And I'm going to add a little line here of glue. Add the nose. So what you're essentially doing is building your bunny, okay? All right. And I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of this piece. All right. Let's work on the eyes. The eyes are going to be flat. And so you're going to need 2 black circles, 2 white circles, and 2 smaller black circles. I'm going to start with the black circles. I want to make sure I'm in camera because I might be a little out, but let's move these guys over. Put me back in the middle. Then I know for sure when I'm in camera or not. So we're going to use our tweezers. Apologize. All right, then you're going to need to attach those large, you're going to need to attach those large circles to the backs of the black. So we're just going to have a little bit of the black sticking out. So I'm going to put glue on the black circles, okay? And see how I don't cover the whole thing because we're going to spread it out. So you're going to take your eyeball and you're going to add it. And sometimes you might need to put it on a piece of white. Let me grab one of those scraps that I had out, because it's hard to see black against this mat, this silicone mat. And so you just want the slightest amount. You don't want very much, okay? Sticking out just a little bit. All right. And let's do the other eye. Just a little on the end there. There we go. And you can see it really good contrast against the white, but on the mat, it's a little harder to see, isn't it? All right, so we're gonna take our lid and you're gonna put a lid on either eyeball, okay? And before we put those on there, I'm gonna do a little bit of coloring. So I'm gonna bring this up. We're going to use that dauber. We're going to add just a smidge of color on the top, just for contrast. I think it's really pretty when you have that. Okay. And we're going to glue that onto. So I'm going to flip these over. We're going to add this. We're almost there. We're getting there. This is a pretty quick video because I've done most of the work for you. I just had to show a little bit of what needed done, right? All right, so we're going to add our eyelid onto our eyes. Let's add our other one. And when you put the eyes together, it really helps you to get the right look that you're going for, okay? I like to put them side by side so that I can make sure that my little person or my little critter, whatever it is, looks the way that I envision. All right. And I didn't add a little dot of white like I normally do. I just didn't want a little sparkle in the bunny for this particular project. If you want that, feel free to use a white gel pen and add some white. All right, so we're gonna get our bag. Well, before we need our bag, let's go ahead and attach all of our parts and pieces onto our bunny. So the eyes are gonna be about there, okay? We want to attach, and I'm gonna get my glue eraser, just in case I have any glue on the teeth or anywhere else I wanna get it off. All right, we're gonna lay everything in place. So we want the nose there. We don't want the teeth to go past the bottom, so that's a good spot for them. So now that we know where the teeth is gonna be, we're gonna take one eye away at a time, and we're gonna glue it down, okay? So we're gonna add this one. I'm gonna hold this in place and slide that little eye like that. Take this one out. And we're gonna put this one in place. And I like the eyes to almost touch and the eyelids to be near each other. That's just how I like to do my critters. Okay, let's pull the backs off of our dimensionals. Give a little lift to the muzzle because that kind of sticks off the face a little, right? So we're gonna add that right there, and I'm gonna have to use my glue eraser again because I see some glue. Every time I think I get it off all the way, no, didn't. It's because I'm a glue queen. All right. All right, let's make this bunny come to life, shall we? What we're gonna do is we're gonna get our black Stampin' Up marker, and we're gonna do all of the highlights to the bunny with our black Stampin' Up marker. I gotta grab it. All right, you want the fine tip. All right, and I'm gonna start here on the inner ear. And I'm gonna just do my best to do the inner ears. All right. Now I'm gonna put him upside down, or her upside down. And I'm gonna come here to the side, and I'm gonna pause at that ear. And I'm gonna do the same thing, only I'm gonna start at the top and pause at the bottom. Okay. Now, I'm gonna work my way around this ear. And you can see that, I mean, I don't have the steadiest hand. My lines wave, and that's okay. That's part of the process, okay? You can always leave dashed lines. If you can't do a full stroke, you just stop like I did. And you're just gonna do your best. I like to stop at the points if I can at the top. And then we're gonna fill this one in and bring it in here. All right. Ta-da! Okay, so now we're gonna give some eyelashes. All right. And then now the other side. I'm gonna try and get it about the same, but if it's not, it's okay. Nobody's the same, right? Everybody's different, and this is a cartoon, so we're good. All right, let's add a couple dots on the muzzle, on the other side, where the whiskers come from, right? And then I'm gonna give 3 whiskers on this side. I'm gonna put this paper here though, because I know myself. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the other side, and I'm gonna have the whiskers go up on this side, okay? You don't have to. You can have yours going the same way if you want to, however you want to do. So there's my bunny. So cute. We're gonna get the silicone mat back out here. Look. Okay. I am a messy girl always. Just be careful that it's not on the front of your project, right? It could be messy on the back. It's getting glue, but the front, not so much. And when things happen, it's only paper. Like a couple weeks ago, I had the most atrocious live. Like, I don't even know how many pieces of pumpkin pie paper I went through. But you know what? It's only paper. It's not like a precious jewel or something horrible. I mean, I could never run out of paper if I use every single piece of paper for the rest of my life. Like, I have so much paper. And so I try not to worry about things like that. So I wanted to add a little bit of glue to the back of him. A little, I say, right? Haha, funny. And we're going to add our bunny. I'm going to hold the ears. And the first thing I want is to attach to the bottom, right along that piece. And I want to make sure that it's even. And it looks like I'm a tiny bit bigger than my bag. So all I'm going to do is take my paper snips, and see, that's why this line is, it's like so easy. You can come in here, just don't cut your bag. Make sure that you're lifted, okay? And you're only cutting your, I'm going to move my bag out of the way because I don't want to by accident snip it. But we're going to come around here and then round that a little better. And then that will press down on that end. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to pull the bag away and I'm just going to trim that little border, just make it a little narrower. And then go ahead and push that down. So just trim a tiny smidge off the ends. And then we're going to press that down. All right, so with my piece that's left, I'm going to add a little pink, not a ton, a fresh freesia around the ears. I'm going to grab a little bit more and I'm going to get most of it off. I don't want a ton, okay? I don't want a bunch. I just want a light, and I just want it to highlight my bunny, okay? So just a little bit of love around my bunny. And I hope that you enjoyed this, that you will purchase my paper piecing patterns, which will have, of course, more than this bunny, but it'll have all the projects I've done in 2024. And then you can stick your bunny inside. There's lots of things you could put in here. A bag of peanuts, cotton candy, a bunch of chocolate eggs. Oh my gosh, the possibilities are endless. Pretzel packs, so many things. But I hope that you enjoyed watching me put this together and that you will try your hand at it. The link for the bags are in the description. They're fairly inexpensive for quite a large quantity. So once you buy them, you won't have to buy them again. They're perfect to use for trick-or-treaters. Also, you could put a few candies in them, stamp on the bags, and then hand them out. It's a perfect addition for Halloween. So they won't go to waste if you get some. All right, guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in a couple weeks live. I'm taking a couple weeks off for my live videos, and I will be back in April for my next live video. Thanks for being here, and I will see you soon. But there are over 600 videos on my channel to keep you busy, and I will have videos posted on the daily, even though I won't be live on my website. So if you want, go to inkyhandswarmhearts.com and sign up for blog updates so that you will get the latest project with the video attached. See you next time. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!